Dame Dash said that Jay-Z can't stay silent about Diddy. Dame Dash was just asked about Jaguar Wrights' claims on national TV about Jay-Z and Diddy, and he said that Jay-Z isn't going to be able to be silent about these accusations because he's had connections with Diddy, Harvey Weinstein, R. Kelly, and even Epstein. Dame Dash said that he knows from his own personal experiences from being around Jay-Z years ago that Jay-Z has had connections with these type of people for years. Dame Dash said that him and Jay-Z's relationship ended after Jay-Z chose to continue to work with R. Kelly after he knew what he did to Aaliyah. And he explained how after all of this is when Jay-Z would do the shady stuff that he did to him with Rockefeller.
What are your thoughts on Jaguar Wright being mentioned all over national news?
Well, things that she's saying, you know, the thing about her is like sometimes there's a lot of truth to what she's saying based on my personal experience. I'm not going to say she's completely accurate all the time, but some of the things she said were things that I was actually thinking, but I was like, I could never say that because people would say I'm hating. But I know for a fact that, you know, the thing she said, like the thing that the thing they all have in common is, you know, R. Kelly and Puff and the Weinstein and Epstein. I know that my personal experience with the Weinstein, that I walked away. I don't want to be a part of that, so I'm not working with you. But, so I walked away from Weinstein, and then homie did do business with him. When it came down to R. Kelly, there was a conversation had about the moralness, like it's morally wrong to do a project with someone that we know, my girl, or with anybody for that matter. So I do know that that conversation was had, and I was really surprised that he moved forward with that relationship. I don't know Epstein, so I never had the chance to walk away from him. But I do know that when that project did come out, I didn't want any part of that project. I didn't want any of the money to go to Rockefeller or me when it came to Rockefeller. It was around the time that Jay was trying to kind of separate himself from us. And he was saying that he didn't want to be a part anymore. But, you know, I just think that, I think homie has to answer some questions right now. But if he doesn't, it just, you know, again, it's going to make people ask more questions. And me, as a person that knew him, you know, I'm very curious to know.
Dame Dash said all of the stuff coming out about Diddy and the information that he's finding out about Jay-Z has him reevaluating the situation that happened with Aaliyah. And he said that he does remember Jay-Z being jealous that Aaliyah didn't want to be with him and chose Dame Dash. He said if this comes out that Jay-Z is allegedly the one that set up Aaliyah to be put on a faulty plane, he said he honestly doesn't know what he would do with himself. He said all of these claims have him reevaluating everything that happened back in the day back then and really has him wondering what exactly happened. And he said he can't believe that he was tied into people that were that powerful and that evil. I'm going to go ahead and roll y'all this clip and you guys let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
The stuff that they say about Aaliyah, I mean, I'm human. And when I look at things, like, again, a lot of things are weird right now. So I'm reflecting a lot. So I'm thinking, I'm like, well, homie might, you know, he was salty a little bit because he was trying to get at Aaliyah and I was trying to get at her. It's hard to, like, I don't want to believe that. But it does make me think it through, you know? So again, in this moment, just because there's so much gray area on a legal level, not what I'm suspecting, but like, you know, this shit is now real. Or if it isn't real, people are going to have to prove that it's not real. And it's a moment where I'm curious. But if any of that is true, I have to talk to a therapist because I don't know what I don't even know. I can't even like, I don't even want to go down that kind of a rabbit hole. It's just too crazy to think that me as a regular dude was in something that was just, so dark, evil, and so strong, and Paul's powerful, that shit like this could even be almost a reality.